Well, we know that Charleston is home to many delicious restaurants, even being ranked #2 on TripAdvisor's list of best food destinations in the country. But recently, at least 8 local bars and restaurants have closed their doors for good. And tonight, I have a closer look at the challenges of the industry and what some believe should be done moving forward.
When we opened King in 2011, I think we had 50 seats in the dining room, and that would just be like a silly waste of retail space now.
Jennifer Farabee and her husband are the owners of Verde. They've been in business in Charleston since 2011. Not an easy feat in an industry that's constantly churning. With data from the National Restaurant Association showing around 60% of restaurants fail within their first year, and nearly 80% close within 5 years.
We have seen every different retailer or restaurant. We've seen every changeover on King. It's such a different landscape.
The Farabees have endured many challenges over the years, including rising costs on everything from food to rent. In 2023, high prices along with changes in dining and service habits brought on by the pandemic forced them to relocate from their flagship location on Middle King Street to a smaller space on Upper King.
Obviously, post-2020, the amount of to-goes that we have done has just increased, and our amount of dine-in has sort of decreased, and that's across the board in all restaurants.
But other restaurants in the area not able to adapt to the changing landscape, facing a more difficult fate.
You'll have restaurants that pop up, become super popular, something changes, whether it's internal or external, and then they may go away. But it's the life cycle of retail.
Will Sherrod is a retail broker in Charleston. He says low inventory is fueling rising rent prices, furthering the obstacles for business owners.
Landlords don't necessarily have to give a lot of incentives to get tenants in there because there's not much space to compete with.
In addition, many restaurants and bars in South Carolina are also taking on another unique hurdle: rising liquor liability insurance rates.
Next to rent, it is our biggest expense.
A 2017 law mandates businesses serving alcohol past 5 p.m. to carry at least $1 million in liquor liability insurance to ensure victims of alcohol-related incidents receive proper compensation. However, the change has resulted in steeper costs for business owners.
Fast forward to October of this year, we got our renewal policy, and it more than doubled from $17,000 to almost $40,000.
Becoming another factor in the perfect storm that's shrinking profit margins for businesses.
I would say probably around 10 different clients that us as an agency has lost because of they can't afford the premiums.
Ben Hebel, an insurance agent in South Carolina, says state-level changes could prevent more establishments from going out of business.
Reach out to some of the other states that don't have this issue. Reach out to the insurance carriers that will have a conversation with us and see what we can do to make this a level playing field.
And as economic challenges persist, Sherrod says local retailers need to get creative to stay profitable.
I think basically your retailers are just going to have to adjust to what these rates are nowadays, and hopefully we can find the side streets maybe pop up and have more opportunities for local flair.
And it's not just up to the businesses. We as consumers can also play a major role in helping keep the doors open at our favorite spots.
Educating yourself about which restaurants are locally owned and continuing to support those as much as possible is important, no different than it is with any retail shops or anywhere else.
And I will have much more about the current liquor liability laws in South Carolina, as well as some of the proposed changes that are being discussed in Columbia that could level the field for business owners in this state. That's coming up on Tuesday on News 2 at 6.